Welcome to another discussion with Big Slack Off-Road. A common question we've been getting lately is, how did we get into this? Not just did we wake up one day and decide to start making stuff, but how did we actually get into doing these sort of things? And it occurred to us that, we never really asked ourselves that question because the idea of overlanding is something we haven't heard until recently, which apparently we've been doing for years and just never called it that. It was camping, riding, four-wheeling, whatever you want to call it. So what I've actually brought out today is a device that was built a long time ago and we still use it regularly, and it's an attachment on our Polaris Ranger. And if you watch enough of our videos on YouTube, you're going to see this vehicle quite a lot. We put it through the paces of everything that we do on the trails as far as testing our trailers goes. It carries camera equipment, it carries fishing equipment. But what we have set up here today is actually the Cape Lookout National Seashore fishing setup that we have, which has evolved over the years quite a bit, but it did start with this basic wooden structure that you see here. I built it out of scrap one day because I wanted to be able to go fishing, camping, and carry all of my stuff on one vehicle. As I mentioned, this rig has evolved over the years from the initial construction of it to what you see today. For example, we've added a solar panel to it, two solar controllers, and even a couple batteries, one lithium and one deep cycle that I robbed from my camper, to be able to run things like our monster Dometic refrigerator cooler. I think they advertise it. It'll hold 113 cans. And also we have my four-wheeler ATV front rack speaker system that I built out of PVC pipe and some cheap speakers probably 15 years ago now that still survives and works very well. Some of the evolutionary items we've applied to this vehicle over the years include a Smitty-built pull-out awning. This thing is massive. As you can see, it's a little bit larger than the machine itself, practically, and it pulls out, gives us a ton of shade. I've also added in some stuff like a table, because we used to carry like a 4-foot table with us everywhere we went, some cheap door hinges for a house, and a piece of scrap plywood. Make a really nice table for it, and we even have a platform for a lot of other things. Not to mention, we do have a platform on top, which is a great place to put a tent, not a rooftop tent, more traditional tent, or just random storage items like a spare tire. A little bit more on how this device is actually mounted to the Ranger. On a Polaris Ranger, it has a channel way all the way through the bed, in which case we can use a threaded rod to hold everything down. We have some U-bolts to hold everything in place. The zip ties were used for other random items. Added some hooks to it. Here are our solar controllers. One's lithium capable, one is meant for a traditional car battery. We do have lights on this because what machine is good without lights, and we also use an old rock light as a side light on it. So there you have it, one of the many machines, and hopefully this is chapter one of how we got into this, but one of the many things that we have used in capacity as, we'll say with air quotes, overlanding vehicles long before we ever decided to try to enter into that market and make things that other people can use. This was something that was slapped together by me for me, and it still functions well to this day, and it's easy to put on and take off of the machine. I think in 30 minutes time I can snatch this off and throw it in the corner of the barn, and next time I want to use it I can throw it right back up there. Thank you for checking out Big Slack Off-Road today. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, like our videos, come back for more, as we're hoping to upload more information and content here in the near future. Thank you.